Alright, so... Oh, this one. Okay, I need to think. There's a certain ability we need at the very, very beginning, and I'm pretty sure we have to get this elsewhere. Alright, so we're trashing this. I'm pretty sure we need rock. I want to say it's rock. Because... Excuse you. It's right up here. This was always one of the ones that got me stuck my first time playing. Also, fire behaves more like burning does. So, I don't control it, he just fires himself. And yeah, I don't fancy fire much on its own. But yeah, see, you can't get through this. And I'm going to need you to leave the premises, sir. Yeah, right over here is where you break it open. So that's rock. We're gonna go get rock real quick. So I got rock from the first level, and there's another thing I should warn you about. When you have an ability that's like mixed and ready, so like if I were to throw the rock and then mix it with something, and if another enemy got in my way, then it would kill that combined ability. So if I threw it at this guy, made fire plus rock, and then I was trying to fight him, and I ate him, it would kill the fire plus rock ability. I hope that makes sense. But that's a thing you gotta be cautious of, because that's a nice way to screw yourself, because you have no abilities, you're trying to get to that one, but there's a dude in your way, so you gotta find a way to defend yourself that's not eating him, so you're just gonna have to run away. Hopefully singular rock does it. Yep, it does. Excuse you, runch mole guy with a skull and bones. There we go, got that one. Thank you. Okay, so have we done... No, we haven't. Alright, well, we'll mix rock and fire. This one's pretty clever as well. Magma! Volcano Kirby. Get it? It makes sense, because fire and rock. I don't know, I like it. So much creativity was put into, like, thinking. Like, I would love to just be there at the, you know, coming to work like they did. So what do you think would happen if we combined fire plus this? And they're like, oh, well, this makes sense. Why not do that? Like, I feel like the guy who came up with the refrigerator idea was probably, like, the favorite guy at work that day. And they're like, oh, that's hilarious. We're using that alright. Alright, now another thing, what with these pits, it leads to branching paths. So, this was the path I recall taking, but if you end up with a different result, then I apologize. But just know to go left, and that's your way to get that second crystal. I found that out by accident, but yeah. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Volcano Kirby's. Look at it go. The other way, of course, is gonna lead to all the star bits. But yeah, just make sure you do that. It's pit of 3. What else is there that we can collect? We have fish. We don't want fish. Let's get ice. That's a very interesting constellation we have down there. And then this also makes me think of Goemon. Yeah, it was also a great adventure. Majin Castle. Happens when we combine ice and cutter. We get ice skates. Clever. It's just a shame they don't work across the damn water. You'd think that, you know, why not do like Frozone? That would probably make a little bit more sense. Don't go. You're gonna skate into that mate's mouth, and he's gonna have a right good time. Look at that. Okay, so apparently that doesn't really kill anything. Noted. We're not using that anymore. Go down. Kirby in a puddle? Alright, Kirby in a puddle. Kirby, the water's in front of you. Like, I can see the layering effects. Yeah. I don't know, I think it's really funny that this makes me think so much of Goemon for some reason now. But yeah, this is like literally exactly what Goemon did. And then what was the other bit? With Ryu, they did that as well. I wonder if that's just like pure coincidence, one of those like, hey, you can only think of so many ideas, or if it was like some sort of direct influence. Because if it was, that'd be pretty cool. You have fish here, which I haven't shown, but oh shit. I need a ledge. Fish give you an ability. That is cutter. So, we can at least have double cutter when swimming. I wonder what happens if you use a fire ability underwater. Does it still work, or does it just be like, eh? So there we go, we got that. You're still in a lot of danger, of course, when using Cutter. You gotta wait on it to bounce back to you. And it's not letting me swim up, so I could have very well died. That's right, Kirby, you walk across and throw it away. I was just showing it off for the sake of showing it off. Alright, let's go ahead and follow our happy trail of stars. Happy trail. You guys want to know a funny story? I was a sophomore in high school, and something about the word happy trail was just funny to me. And I've told you guys, oh, good job, stories about McFuggles. He was a friend of mine back in high school, and why are you doing that, Kirby? We had this thing where we thought the word happy trail was funny. Oh god. So we'd just say happy trail at random. And there was a girl who just didn't like that. So for some reason, anytime I said happy trail, she would kick McFuggles. I don't know why she hit him, but she did. And I just thought it was the greatest thing. I could cause him pain. And they got to the point where one day she just hit him in the crotch. That was not cool. And that was the end of the happy trail joke. But I thought it was funny for some reason how she'd freak out like it was some sort of repressed memory or something and just strike. Alright, we're gonna get this tomato since it's right in front of us. Go! It's actually possible to still miss even if it's right in front of you, and it's the most embarrassing thing in the world. Alright, so this has an extra level. We need a special ability to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and get that real quick. So I went back to Popstar, level 1-2, and apparently I didn't need to. Mixing Bomb plus Spark gets you Light Bulb. Walking into things will break, and then it'll damage them, and then if you hold it too long, it just shatters. This is going to be required to getting a crystal shard in this in this one, so that's why I made sure to get that out of the way now. Because I didn't want to have to go back, and it was one of those like, hey, because I playtested, that's what I get for not looking. Because I playtested, I remember this. Yeah, screw you, mate. I don't quite understand why they chose a light bulb of all things, but you know what? It works, I suppose. I don't really think of light bulbs as bombs, but whatever. Now there's a sweet spot right here where if you just stand here, it's actually impossible for... Ow. Okay. It's impossible for them to hit you. Those things always come short, and fuck you, you're not supposed to prove me wrong, you piece of shit. Those two can't hit you, and that's supposed to shoot right over you. The only one you have to be concerned about is this spot right here, which you just jump over, and there you go. But yes, if you hang in that corner, then you should be safe. I don't know why I wasn't. Oh, I know why. Because the game hates me. Now you see these little pillars moving back and forth, so we gotta wait. And, of course, with everything moving about and us waiting, we gotta act quick to get that crystal shard. And there's the guide. No, go down, Kerbals. Kerbals sounds like a food. Probably because it sounds close to kibbles, but there you go. There we go. Got this. And don't let those things hit you, because they'll squish you. So you want to avoid that. Alright, right here, light bulb, and we have moon, sun, and star. Cloudy moon. Which is a code right here. What do you want? Hold on, I want to make sure it's not a second moon. No? Okay, it was moon, sun, star. Moon, sun, and star. Right? There you go. And this does change every file, so you can't just take my code and be done with it. It's not going to work like that. So, we're getting rid of this. And of course I know damn well I'm going to die here because these things move fast as shit. Like, I don't even understand it. And they'll squish you. And it's bad. No! I did that myself. Because I was trying to look around for something. I wanted to see if I could find health before progressing on. But apparently you could just skip what looks to be the whole fucking level right here. I don't remember if that takes you anywhere special, but I didn't know you could do this. I was just messing around. Alright, well crap, Kirby, let's go. It's just a room full of moving platforms that go really, really fast. Oh yeah, this guy, I don't really like him. You can shoot it at him whenever. I didn't know that. I thought you were supposed to wait until he was opened. But no, as far as I know, you can just shoot it at him whenever you decide you want to, so. There you go. He has himself a bit of a vibrate, and we progress on to the lands of, hey, you killed a boss. Want to see the next part of the level? It's a bit of a long title, but yeah. There we go. And another crystal. That's all 3. There you go. Okay, I don't... Oh yeah, I remember this actually. Climb on these and then sparks show up. So that's your little gimmick, I suppose. There's food right there. Quickly! Alright, we avoided it. We're good, Kirby. Howdy. We just walked in a UFO for no damn reason, but yeah. I don't care what I get, but for, I guess, the hell of it, we will aim toward that 1-up. Because this is going to be the last level we do. Alright, well, maximum tomato will work to fill all of my full health. We're only going to do this and end. Now, if you want my advice, come in this ability with Rock and Rock, because without any abilities, it's not really the most fun. But with Rock and Rock, this boss is a joke. Rock and Rock is the most broken thing of the game. I told you that. We're about to show you how. But first, I need to go get the ability for you guys. Whoa! I didn't know Cactus Mans were abilities. Hold on now. Son of a bitch. So needle plus needle is... What? Now these gadgets, there's a B bottom in there. That's just... and a fork. This is just silly. Alright, now that we have the ability, let's go ahead and give the boss a run for his money. Now, this is the kind of surrealism that I just think is funny in Kirby games that I feel like people ought to overlook. That's a part of the boss. It's a fucking gem. Now remember, if you're invincible, he can't hurt you, so as long as you have Rock, he'll only push you around. And that's what I want to take advantage of. And now there's 2 gems, so quite literally our boss is just gems. So I'm going to keep the Rock ability on, so we're safe. Giant Goliath Rock Kirby. But yeah, no, that's what I think is super interesting about Kirby games is they're just incredibly surreal. They don't have to make sense at all. It's like, oh, you know what would be great? Fighting some fucking... I don't even know what those are. Double pyramid things. And that's your boss. But yeah, no, as long as you got Rock plus Rock, you can take as many hits as you want without any sort of penalty. I haven't tried this out on any other boss, so I don't know how successful it is, but I imagine you could probably make Wispy Woods a joke as well, even though he already is. After you reach the top of this, and no, you can't hurt those guys just yet, now the actual fight begins. And this is why I like Rock plus Rock, because those things come out of the ground, and it's really irritating for them to come out on the ground and just fucking hit you. Like, I don't like that. They're like, oh, well, are you trying to Kirby? Well, I'm just gonna get right underneath you, and you'll take damage. It's stupid. Come on. There you go. 1 gem's down. It doesn't matter... Oh, see, like that. It doesn't matter what order you can do it in. You can do it in any order. You can hit others all the same. Yeah, that was bad timing. And yes, you can eat those little helixes and shoot them at them, which is why I don't like doing this without an ability. I mean, you shouldn't really do many boss fights without abilities, to be fair. And now the blue guy is not going to be able to attack us anymore. Excuse you. Green guy. Alright, red Power Ranger then. That didn't really work. Ah, blue guys can't do anything, he's transparent. Holy crap, it's like it's showing off the N64's 3D modeling or something. In a really weird way. There you go, he's dead. We beat geometry. That's right, Kirby, you don't take any shit from math, do you? So as you can see, tension is getting hot, and soon they will be at each other's throats. And I can't help but feel like, even though King Dedede is supposed to be like a penguin or something, it must be some sort of cannibalism for him to just be eating what looked to appear to be chicken. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't feel like that's right for some reason. So there we go. That's World 2 and 1, both 100%. And now, as tradition goes, World 3 is the water world. I have not practiced this, so this is where I'm going to... Hold on, do you use a different crayon every time? No? Still blue crayon? Okay. So I'll see you guys later when we take on Aquastar, because I don't want to come in here not knowing where the crystal shards are and messing up and what all like that. So we're going to save that for another time. That's what, like a third of the game already, practically? It's a short game, like most Kirby games are, but you know what? Fuck you, I'll do what I want. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you haven't, then I am a horrible LPer, and don't worry, my friends have already told me to kill myself over this game. So maybe one day I should really stop joking about that. Just because I don't want anyone being like, it's not funny to do that, man. I had people do that. So have I, trust me. Whatever. Enough serious talk. More Kirby later. As for now, I'm hungry. Damn you, Kirby. Damn you so much.